Hey guys, welcome to this lecture. Doing some fun details on the lower limb, the back legs. So having the clay strip brush, I starting up building these forms ever so slightly. As you can see around the primary forms that we had, I'm just redefining that before I come in and carve. So I'm just building these forms so randomly, but then having the anatomy as the base for our sculpt. So I proceed to use a brush size, and I'm just gonna come in there, not staying in one place, anyways. Just me, just moving around and seeing which works. At this stage, we don't have we haven't committed to any shape at this stage, so there is that freedom to move around and to build the forms where we can and to destroy the ones we don't like. We are just changing that, adding that bony landmark there. Let's just add that, just adding that bony landmark. But yeah, with the clay strip brush, I like how it builds the forms and leaves all these lines. Similar, if you guys have used ZBrush, clay tubes or clay build-up, it's like you're working in clay actually. So this brush has that feeling to it. So over here, the anatomy is only our foundation, but we are not too stuck with that. We have that artistic freedom to remix the anatomy and create our own forms and muscle groups, which are which come from the foundation of the anatomy itself. So you guys can recognize it if you have studied some form of anatomy books or something. You could see that. So now with the curves, those sharp, just carving around those forms and just sketching and looking at how these muscle groups that I've created will interact with each other, how they fold, and all these forms. As you can see me seeing him just coming in and carving in. Very, 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 very rough. We haven't committed to anything at this stage, to any design, but then the process is the same. As you can see, coming around now, it's coming on this side. Just moving in. I'm just with the draw shop. So those are the brushes I normally use in this process. Again, press F to increase the brush size, and you're just gonna smooth that out. Hold down Shift. Just smooth it out a tad. Make sure when you're smoothing, you're not actually destroying all the shapes. So just be careful of that. And just redefining this like that. Just coming in until I find something that makes sense in the design. Remembering this is all yours, so there is that freedom to this, and you can go crazy with it. So just carving that in, trying to find like a muscle here, like a shape. If increase the brush size, and back to the claw, and just building those forms Now around those lines we drew, I'm just gonna use a grab brush to fix the silhouette. Kinda is bugging me. Look at it in all angles. I'm just gonna dial down some of those muscles, just toning them down, the forms. Just concerned about the silhouette itself. As you see, just copy that in like that. And I'm using now a very large brush size with the draw sharp. Kind of gives it that power, like when it digs in. So you see those muscle separations there. And over here, we're just creating some design, just sketching around it, adding those fine details as we go along. Like so. I'm carving from the inside now, like that. And like so. Just moving around the model. As you can see, just carving that in ever so slightly. Look at how everything is just lined up. Again, we can spend the entire day just carving these lines, creating those finer lines also. As you can see now, I'm just coming in now, just looking for a breakup shape. Look at how the glutes. I'm finding the glutes over here with my draw sharp. This brush is a gold mine. It just carves in and adds those finer lines, finer details there. Now look how the primary forms are actually working for us here. You see all the forms that we previously had. So now it's easy for us to try find these finer details because of the primary forms. That's why I always emphasize spend a lot of time in these primary forms. So it's me now. So this is just it, using that draw sharp to redefine that and just moving that out. Hold on shift. I'm just gonna carve that in before we end this lecture, just making sure that I'm understanding these muscles and just redefining those lines again. And again, it looks about right. And that's about it. Thank you guys for your time, and I'll see you guys in the next one.